Well, we're here, folks. Potential elimination night for the Edmonton Oilers. I'm still looking for the words, but I'm also watching this Hockey Night in Canada intro where they're playing Nickelback Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. I'll get into my thoughts on the game in a bit. Let's just enjoy this intro. This is nice. This is how I remember Hockey Night in Canada. Hello, everyone. Alex, the Oilers fan here. Welcome to Game 6 between the Edmonton Oilers and the Vancouver Canucks. As I mentioned, potential elimination game for the Edmonton Oilers. They are down 3-2 in the series. If they lose tonight, they are done. Season is over. Win tonight, they force a Game 7 where they could still lose the series. But I'd rather them lose tonight than, if they're going to lose tonight. Don't make me wait. And yeah, just the most critical game of the season for this team. And it's not good. Let me give you guys a bit of a revisionist history or a little bit of history on 3-2 series for the Edmonton Oilers. In 2017, against the Anaheim Ducks, they were down 3-2 after Game 5. Won Game 6 handily 7-1. Only to lose Game 7 2-1. In 2022, they were down 3-2 to the LA Kings. Won Game 6 to tie it up, and won Game 7 2-0 to win the series. And then last year, they were down 3-2 to the Vegas Golden Knights, and they got murdered at home to the tune of a 5-2 defeat, 5-2, 6-2, something like that, and were eliminated in 6 by the Knights. And surprisingly, I am a little bit calm. I think for the first time in this series, I'm not as nervous going into a game because I know that what happens is going to happen. I have accepted that this team is simply not good enough against the Canucks. On paper, if you look at the advanced stats, they've been the best team in 4 out of the last 5 games. In fact, the one game where they weren't great, last game, they lost, and deservedly so. They lost. They absolutely deserved to lose the game. Pickard was the only reason it wasn't worse than it was. But they've been the better team. It's just that the usual suspects continue to fail them. Let's get the lineups. The Oilers have made some lineup changes to this team. Top line, Connor McDavid between Nugent Hopkins and Zach Hyman. Second line, Draisaitl between Kane and Holloway. Third line, Ryan McLeod between Warren Foegele and Derek Ryan. So Corey Perry is off the third line. In fact, Corey Perry is not playing tonight. And fourth line of Sam Carrick between Matthias Janmark and Connor Brown. Defensively, Ekholm Bouchard, Nurse Harney, Kulak, Ceci, but possibly the biggest change for the Edmonton Oilers in this lineup, Stuart Skinner is in net. And if you are wondering why that's a massive change, it is because Stuart Skinner is 1-2 in this series and has a .715 save percentage. He has not been good. In fact, you can make the argument he cost the Oilers games 1 and game 3. Game 1, the goal that he allowed on Connor Garland was not a good goal. He should not have allowed that. That shouldn't go in on him. In game 3, they were up 3-1 because he couldn't make a save. And I know that some of that also had to do with turnovers, but he could not make a save. Meanwhile, Calvin Pickard is rocking a .915 in this series and went 1-1. But this is, on the one hand, this is the stupidest thing they could have done. Ride with the goalie who's given you a chance in 2 games. Ride the guy. You could have played the guy who was the only reason you were in game 5. But on the other hand, this is, you ride by Skinner, you die by Skinner. So we'll see what happens. But I mean, I can't bring myself to see what happens here. Am I nervous? Yeah, but not as much as I've been the past 5 games. But make no mistake, this is absolutely a big game for the Oilers. And like I said, if they don't win tonight, their season is over. If they do, they force a game 7. Well, they'll probably still lose. But so how this team plays. Actually, you know what? I say that. I was going to say how this team plays in the first 5 minutes determines how this team's going to play for the rest of the game. But in the first 5 minutes against Vancouver, they were the better team. Got up to a 2-1 lead. Stopped playing after that. This team has not played a full 60 minutes in any of these games. Even game 4, they played 40 minutes. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. And it does not help. It does not help that, this team is playing sick right now. McDavid is either injured or sick. Ekholm is sick. It's really starting to affect the team. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. If the Oilers are eliminated, what these guys are battling through. But this is definitely a big game. If they win this game, they can win the series. But, many people were predicting the Oilers to be leading to eliminate the Canucks in 6 games. Some people said a sweep. I thought that was a bit generous. I laughed when I saw that. I saw people go, oh, yeah, the Oilers are going to beat the Canucks in a sweep. No, they're not. They weren't good enough. And I said, if anything, Vancouver is going to be the one sweeping Edmonton. A lot of people predicted the Oilers to win this in 6 games. Obviously, that's not going to happen now. So the only way the Oilers win this game is the series is in 7. I think one person predicted the Canucks to win in 7 games. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, it'll be so interesting what happens. And the Oilers need to get everything working tonight. 5-on-5 play, power play, penalty kill. Well, the penalty kill was actually good last game. I think the Canucks had 4 opportunities. And Edmonton didn't allow a power play goal. But their power play was awful in game 5. They score any one of those power play goals, they win game 5. They had 5 opportunities. They went 0 for 5. The Canucks had a great penalty kill in that game. But I'm just saying, the Oilers score any goal on the power play in game 5, they're probably the ones up 3-2. not Vancouver. So here we go. And look, let's not pretend here. Like whoever wins this series is getting their shit kicked in by Dallas. And I know now we do know that it is Dallas. They eliminated the Colorado Avalanche last night in double overtime. So whoever plays Dallas is not going to have an easy series. I just don't think it'll be a sweep. I don't think it'll be a sweep. I think whoever plays the Dallas Stars will win 1 or 2 games, but I don't think it'll be a sweep, especially if it's Edmonton. Well, I don't know. Maybe Edmonton might get swept. It would be so like this team to make the Western Conference Final for the second time in 3 years and get swept again. But I'm not looking forward. I'm not going to look ahead to that. They have to win 2 games. They have to win 2. They have to win the next 2 or they're done. And I suspect they are going to be done tonight. I suspect that's what we're going to do. I suspect that's where we're going to be at by the end of the night. This isn't me being negative. This is just me being realistic. I genuinely think that they are done after tonight. I could be wrong, but we'll see what happens. They are they have holes, and the Canucks have. Like it sucks that goaltending has cost them this series. It really sucks that goaltending cost them. Because if Skinner is even average, they win game 1 and they win game 3. Plain and simple. They don't have to come back from a 3-1 deficit in game 3, which they didn't. They lost 4-3, but the point still stands. And like I said, game 1, the goal that they allowed by Connor Garland, they couldn't have that. They can't allow that to happen. The one thing going, well, no, I can't even say that because they did the same thing against Vegas last year. I was going to say the one thing Edmonton has going for them is that they are, they lose a game, they win a game, they lose a game, they win a game. And they did that versus Vegas. And they lost game 5 and they couldn't win game 6. So here we go. So who do we have take the visit? We have steak thrown on the ice. What the fuck? Someone threw AAA beef on this ice. Shilow's behind the net. Scramble there, but Canucks get it out, clear it out. Desharnais. So who's starting? Desharnais, Nurse on the ice. We have. Oh, they went with the third line. Well, already. Interesting decision by Chris Knobloch here. Now, that being said, a lot of has been made about Ryan McLeod's lack of productivity. And he's got 0 goals, 0 assists in 6 games. Defensively, however, he has been good. He has not yet been on the ice for a goal against. It's just the lacking of production. Sucks. Nuge, shot fired. Blocked in front. Shot from the point. Deflected into the corner. A shot from the point again. Saved by Shilaus. Bouchard. Back to Kulak. Or to Ekholm. Puck dumped in. Shilaus going to stop behind the net. Nuge. Over to McDavid. Or sorry, that's Hyman. Hyman tries to go back to McDavid. Intercepted by Lindholm. But Hyman is there. Sends it back, but it's intercepted by Hronik, who's off the boards and out. They can't get it past Bouchard, who sends it back to Ekholm in his own zone. Bouchard. Oilers complete their second change of the game. Draisaitl winds, fires, missed the net. Puck all the way back down. And what do we have here? We have a stoppage in play. And what do we have here? And Draisaitl is going to the box. Why? For what? So she allows. So the Oilers dump. What is he doing here? Oh man! So he hits Connor Garland for no reason. That's a stupid penalty by Leon. Stupid penalty. So Canucks to the early power play. But the power play for Vancouver has been not good in this series. They're rocking a 17.2% in the playoffs. So that's not very good, but I'm interested to know what they are in this series. Oilers penalty kills at 89.3. That's still pretty good, though. Skinner stops behind the net, sends it up to Foegele. Puck in the slot. CC grabs, clears. So good PK so far for Edmonton. Still trying to, yeah. Puck down low. Connor Garland, let's go through. Back to the point. Hughes. Challenged by Connor Brown. He gets the puck to Besser. Wines, fires, and Skinner with his first stop. And is that Miller? Yeah, JT Miller is getting involved. We have a scrum. All right, so we have some offsetting minors here. So what happened here? So Ekholm comes to Miller, who was whacking away at Stewart's glove, as you would do when they touch your goalie. Goalies are, the written rule in hockey or unwritten rule. You touch your goalie, you're gonna feel our wrath. So we have offsetting minors. It looks like so the Canucks are still on the power play. Yeah, Canucks are still on the power play, but. So here we go. Face off one by Nuge. But they're going to drop the fucking puck again. Because of course they are. Of course, good. Drop the puck again. So, all right. Face off to the left of Stuart Skinner. Nuge versus, is that Joshua? I don't know who that is. It's not Garland. Garland's on the wing, but there's an 8 in there. I think it is Joshua. I think that is. Yeah, it is Dakota Joshua. And Joshua's going to win it. Hronik back to Hughes. Hughes. Shot. Missed the net. Oh, that's. Yeah, you can't. Oh, they're lucky. Puck cleared out. That could have been dangerous. Garland finds Joshua off his state. Joshua finds Hughes. Hughes trying to send a pass, but it goes off of Oilers' shin pad, and the Oilers are going to clear it right out. So the first penalty is over for Edmonton. If we don't win today, I'm having a pound of poutine for depression. Hey, you know what? That's probably the best. I think that's probably the best Canadian coping mechanism we can eat. Shot by the Canucks, missed the net. The road teams have been the better playoff team this year. In the 2024 playoffs, they're 37-30, which is the highest save or winning percentage in what did it say here? What did it say here? It said something. I don't want to go too far back because there's still 16 seconds on the power play here. So let's see what the stat here says, because I want to jump back to the live here. So what did it say here? It said something here. Okay, so it was after that one. Of course it was after that. Because I thought it was on the rush play. Let's see here. What does the stat say? Road teams are 37-30 in 2024 playoffs, highest win percentage since 1968. All right, interesting. Oilers can't get it past Nikita Zadorov, who sends it down low behind the Oilers net. Bouchard is there for support, but he gets the puck stripped off him. Shot, saved by Stuart Skinner. Teddy Bluger finds the point to Zadorov. Nikita Zadorov, shot. Puck blocked in front, drops to the feet of a player. Dylan Holloway is going to get it out. Sends it over to Evander Kane. Evander Kane tries to find Bouchard, but the pass was out of Bouchard's wheelhouse, or it wasn't in an area Bouchard could get. Kane dumps it in. So McDavid, Draisaitl, and Kane, I think, is your line right now. It is after a PK, so they'll probably put those two together. They like to put McDavid and Draisaitl together after penalty kills. Desharnais. Puck picked up by Draisaitl, spins with a pass to Darnell Nurse. Nurse against Quinn Hughes. Hughes is calling for something to get called. He's not going to get it. Draisaitl. Bouchard shot, and he whiffed on it big time. Draisaitl. You had McDavid backdoor. Bouchard with another shot, and he whiffs it a second time. His stick. Either his stick is going to explode on him on the next shot, or he needs to change sticks, because he's had two bombs, and they both got whiffed. Ekholm. Spin move. Sends it down low. But the Oilers are going for a change. Oh, that was a suicide pass from the Canucks defenseman right there. I think that was Carson Soucy. Suicide pass from the Canucks. Puck tipped in. Ryan McLeod against Warren Fogle. Tries to send it up top for Bouchard. Canucks cleared out. Ekholm. Derek Ryan. Oh, Derek Ryan almost had a breakaway. Who was that? Number 24. I think that was Suter. P.S. Suter with the great defensive play. If he doesn't get a puck on that stick, Derek Ryan has a partial breakaway. Fogle drops it for Bouchard. And Bouchard's going to sit behind the net and wait for traffic to get the setup he wants. Bouchard sends it up. That's probably going to be icing. No, it is not going to be icing. It's tipped. So Shilovs comes out from behind the net to play the puck. Canucks clear it up. Nurse. Red line it in. Shilov stops it behind the net. Brown on the forecheck. Canucks clear it out. Kulak. Red line in it again. That one's not going to be icing. Canucks clear it out. This is just... Hyman. Low shot. Saved by Shilovs. Nurse. Clap out of the zone. Canucks. DiGiuseppe against Desharnais. In the corner. Comes out for number 92. Sends it out in front. Hyman. Gets dumped to the ice. Bouchard. Over to Desharnais. Desharnais back to Bouchard. And here come the Oilers. Draisaitl. Up to Dylan Holloway. Holloway, nice move. Holloway, partial break. Holloway scores! Dylan Holloway! What a play! What a move! What a move from Dylan Holloway. What a move from Dylan Holloway. He gets the puck from Draisaitl, does a little chip past what's his name? Quinn Hughes in all alone and goes 5-hole on Artur Shilov's great start. But as we have seen in these playoffs, only one team has won when scoring first, and that's the Edmonton Oilers. They have one win. Every other team who has scored first in this series has lost. So the 1-goal game doesn't mean anything, but that's a good start for Edmonton. Bluger with a spin move, shot, missed the net. Here come the Oilers. CC finds Warren Fogle. Fogle sends it over to Kulak. Kulak in on the play. Brett Kulak. Canucks get it out. Like this series, Edmonton outside of Game 5, Edmonton's been the better team. I'm going to say this right now. You look at revisionist history, the Oilers have been the better team in this series outside of Game 5. But the Canucks have tied it up. So let's see how this occurs because the Canucks have tied it up. Here comes the Vancouver Canucks. Who's that? Niels Höglander. Oh, God. Stops up, passes it off. Pettersson. Pettersson goes out in front, finds Höglander, scores. This series has been all about quick responses. And that's... I mean, how can you blame Skinner on that one? Like, I see people blaming Skinner. How can you blame... There's 3 guys standing. Oh, my... There's 3 people on... Like, that's ridiculous. Puck out in front. Shilovs is going to make that save. We get our first commercial break of Game 6. Yeah, I'm not a great play on the defense. There's 3 guys. So let's take a look at this. So you got, all right, let's just pause it right here. I'm going to pause it right where Hoaglander's 1, 2, 3. McLeod, Desharnais, Nurse. And none of them even attempt to stop Hoaglander. Well, this series leads. Both teams have managed to respond quickly to goals against. I think Edmonton's done it more often than Vancouver. By my count, Edmonton has 2 goals in this series that are like within a minute of the Vancouver Canucks scoring, and I think the Canucks have 1. So it'll be interesting to see, but the Canucks dumped the puck in on an icing, so we're face off. It's to the right of Artur Shilov's. Puck dumped in. And we have a penalty here. Are you fucking serious? So what do we got here? Oh yeah, okay, that's a high stick. All right, that's fair. I mean, you can't do that. That is, yeah, that's not a good penalty for, like, that's, they've taken, both guys, season on the line, and they've taken unnecessary penalties. Like, you can't do that, guys. Oh, puck cleared out of the Oilers zone. Puck cleared out again. All right, so the Oilers have killed off the first minute. Vancouver doesn't even have a shot on net on this power play. So, I mean, the Oilers are doing a good job of keeping this Vancouver power play at bay. he says is they good. They killed it off. All right. So they've done a good job. Vancouver can't get any shots yet. Miller, Hughes, Miller, backdoor shot. Where's the puck? Oh, it goes either through Skinner or deflected off the other side. Miller, Elendholm, Miller. Nice stick by Desharnais. Gets that puck out. 10 seconds left on the power play. 3, 2, 1. I don't think Vancouver gets a single shot on that power play. Yeah, they didn't. 0 shot for Vancouver. So McDavid returns to the ice. All right. So, okay, Edmonton, you've given Vancouver their 2 power plays. Good for you. Now, please do something with this. McDavid. Draisaitl. Tries to go back to McDavid. Office skate out. Like, guys, shoot the fucking puck, please. Stop with the fancy nonsense. Icing on Edmonton. This team does not. His team's. I don't know what to watch. Commercial break. I don't know what to watch. Or I don't know what to commentate. I genuinely don't. .793 save percentage for Stuart Skinner in this series. .915 for Pickard. Like, just like, I feel like Skinner's going to cause us this one. All right. Face off at the Oilers. Blue line. It's won by Edmonton. Ekholm's going to send it back to Bouchard. 6 minutes left in the first period. It is a 1-1 game. Kane. No, that's Draisaitl. My ball. Back to Kane. Kane shot, missed the net, and deflected out of play. Who was that? It was blocked in front, I think, by a Canucks player. So the Vancouver power play has had 0 shots on 2 opportunities, eh? All right, puck won by the Canucks. They can't clear it out. Hyman and McDavid. Hyman just got belted. That should be a penalty. Wow. How is there no penalty? Holander behind the net sends it over to Lindholm. Lindholm. Pedersen comes out, shot. Skinner with the save. Zadorov can't handle the puck at the blue line. Shot or puck is out to center ice. Puck dumped back in. Nurse pressured by Joshua, I think. I don't know who that is actually. Well, let's come up with it. Brown over to Hronik. Gets a pass Hronik down into the Vancouver end. Carrick, first touch of the puck by my count in this game. Carrick, nice forecheck. Sends it over to Janmark. Carrick, working it. Desharnais, pressured by a Canuck, goes behind the net, takes a safe route, finds Connor Brown. Downtown Connor Brown sends it in. Myers over to Canuck. Carrick gets the body on him, but the Canucks still get the puck. Carson Soucy off the end boards. Kulak. Draisaitl. Zadorov. Draisaitl sends it in. Kane with the forecheck. Draisaitl out in front. Oh, what a save by Shilovs. So what happened here? So Kane with the pass. I saw left alone. Oh, and he just missed. All right. So the play was offside. So the Oilers win the faceoff. Ekholm gets it over to Nuge, but Nuge can't handle it. Canucks send it right back in on Stuart Skinner. Ekholm. Garland does not go behind the net. Puck tipped into the Oilers or Canucks zone. Garland. Bouchard. So 2:30 left in the first period, tied at 1. Bouchard finds Nuge. Nuge. Bouchard shot, missed the net. What is Ekholm going? What was that, Matthias? Oh, they tried the same play on Skinner that won them the game in game 1. Good on Skinner for not opening his legs too much. Puck send around the Canucks net. CC can't handle it. Derek Ryan has to go back. Sends it over to Kulak. Minute 50 left. Kulak gets the puck in. Canucks get the puck out. Puck tipped to the Oilers zone. Kulak again. Sends it over to McLeod. Ryan McLeod. Up to Derek Ryan. Derek Ryan's going to send that puck into the Canucks zone. Hronik stops behind the net. Picks it up. Quinn Hughes finds Besser, but it's intercepted by the Oilers. And here we go. McLeod just sweeps into the Canucks zone with 1:20 remaining. Draisaitl finds Holloway. Holloway rips it. Saved by Shelovs. Kane shot blocked in front. Puck dumped out. Draisaitl finds Darnell Nurse. Nurse. Or is that Holloway? I think that's Holloway. Yeah, no. Kulak, maybe? Puck shot in on Skinner. Skinner passes it over to Bouchard. 34 seconds left in the first period. Bouchard. Cross ice, but it's going to get deflected out of play. All right, face off at the Canucks blue line, and Vancouver's going to win it. And we're going to have our first intermission here. Oh, icing against the Canucks. This first period does not want to end. because I get the notifications like 30 seconds before they happen in game. Because real life is 30 seconds ahead of a stream. So the fact that I haven't yet got the intermission tweet from the Edmonton Oilers, which makes sense. There's 15.5 left in the period here. So here we go. McDavid wins the faceoff. 14 seconds remaining. McDavid behind the net. Challenge by, who's that? Teddy Blueger, McDavid. Nurse. Looks like the period is going to end here. Shot. Bouchard. It's in. It's in. What? No. Bullshit. No bull fucking. Okay, so so Bouchard shoots it, goes in. They're calling it a no goal on goal interference. What's going on here? So that's being pushed in. Blueger pushes McDavid into the goalie. Well, they can't review it. Yeah. It's so the puck's going in. Oh. Well, first period ends. Should be 2-1 for Edmonton, but should be 2-1 Edmonton right now, but that's that should have counted. That should have counted. Well, in any case, first period ends. Score is 1-1. Shots are 5-4 in favor of the Edmonton Oilers. I don't know what to say other than that. I think it was a pretty even period overall. Come out a little bit desperate, but um, I don't know. I don't know what to think. Oh well, we'll accept it what it is. 1-1 after one. That, yeah, we're just gonna end it there. I'll see you guys for our second period when we come back. Hey guys, so we are back. Second period about to get underway. I see a lot of all right. So second period underway. I don't know. I saw a lot of chatter on Twitter about how the Oilers look nervous in that first period. Yeah, I can see it. I mean, the shots are only 5-4, so they didn't really come out with any energy. They took two stupid penalties. Not a great first period from a team that is 40 minutes away from elimination if they don't win this game. So Oilers have a 3-5 record the last 8 games when facing elimination. Yeah, I can see it. So let's see who would have been that. So one of the losses would have been Vegas. There's 5 losses. So Vegas, Colorado, Winnipeg, Chicago, Anaheim. They're 3 wins. Anaheim in 2017, LA in 2019, or LA in 2022 and LA 2022 for game 6 and 7. Canucks win the face-off. So they have McDavid and Draisaitl up there with Hyman. Hyman in his own zone behind the net. Miller's gone in there. Why do they put... man, Edmonton really doesn't want to lose this game. Draisaitl. Bad pass. Canucks giving towards his troubles here. Hyman can't get the puck out. Great forecheck by Vancouver. Draisaitl gets away from Pettersson, though. Here goes Leon. Finds Ekholm. Ekholm's just going to dump it into the corner. Well, let's go for a change. Hronek picks it up. CC rubs out Dakota Joshua. Hughes over to Hronek. Hronek shot. Puck deflected into the corner. And we had something happen here. All right. Well, let's come up with it. Oh, they get it to center ice, and Vancouver just dumps it in. Skinner sends it over to Kulak. Kulak wins that puck ball, gets it to Janmark. Janmark tries to get it in, but it hits Derek Ryan. Or not Ryan, it hit Connor Brown. Puck is dumped in. That's a penalty. Yep, Zadorov just took a penalty, and the Vancouver Canucks are penalized. Edmonton's going to go to the power play. What's the penalty for? High sticking? So he hit Sam Carrick. What's the call here? So Carrick goes in. Roughing or yeah, it looks like a roughing call. Right? Oilers need to score on this power play. Yeah. Well, Oilers power play went 0 for 5 in game 5. And like I said pregame, they score any one of those power plays. They're up 3-2 in the series, so they have to score here. Oilers are 5 for 15 on the power play. So they were 5 for 10 going into game 5. So they're at 50%. Now they're dropped to like 30. McDavid can't get it out or can't come out with it. Nuge. Bouchard over to Nuge. McDavid tries to find Hyman. Can't do it. Draisaitl. Bouchard. Draisaitl. McDavid. Draisaitl. Whiffed on his shot. Puck behind the net. McDavid over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to Nuge. Nuge goes cross ice. Lindholm there with the stick. But Canucks can't get it out. Nuge drops for Draisaitl. Leon waiting, finds Nuge. Back to Draisaitl, wires it. Missed the net. Blocked in front or missed the net. Canucks still can't get the puck out. Excellent power play by Edmonton. McDavid gets the stick slashed out of his hands. And the Oilers power play down to a minute. McDavid back to Nuge. Over to Bouchard. Nuge. McDavid goes back. Bouchard tries. Just stop passing so many freaking times. Oh my God. These guys don't shoot. Oh my God. McDavid comes in. Shot. Well, first unit's off. That means the power play is over. We'll go behind the net. Yeah, there it is. Canucks cleared out. Power play's over. McLeod drops for McLeod. Shot. Saved by Shilovs. Fogle with a shot. Another save by Shilovs. So that's 6 shots on net now. Canucks in the Oilers zone. Cole. Shot. Blocked in front. Cole back to the point for Quinn Hughes. Hughes. Shot. And Skinner's got it. All right. Skinner stops behind the net. I don't know what to commentate right now. So I'm just like at this point I'm just watching because I can. Vogel shot. Oh, nice little push to the net. And 3-on-2 for Vancouver. Miller. Hoglander blocked in front. Derek Ryan finds Bouchard. Shot. Saved by Shilovs. And we get our first break. All right, Oilers keep the puck in. McDavid, Hyman, oh, over there. Nuge finds McDavid. McDavid, Hyman stops it, shoots it. It's in the net. It was blocked in front, but it went just enough. And the Oilers retake the lead. So what happened here? So McDavid with the pass to Hyman, Hyman with the shot, blocker saved by Shelovs. Nuge wins the puck battle. McDavid finds Hyman in the slot. Hyman stops with his skate, takes the shot. It was saved by Shelovs, but just enough gets through and into the back of the net. All right. So the Oilers have the lead. All right. So McDavid is on the board with a point. Hyman with the lead. Gets the goal of the lead. 11 shots to 5. So Edmonton has started to come out here in the second period and started playing hockey. Here we go. Janmark winds. Oh. Off of his stick. A whiffed on that. He had tried the 80 slapper. Whiffed on his stick. Nurse. Whites finds Connor Brown. Connor Brown turns, fires, blocked in front by Elias Pettersson, who's going to keep skated up. Pettersson. Poke check by the Oilers. Great job. Puck dumped in on Shelovs. Kane and Holloway working on the forecheck. And the puck is iced by the Canucks. Okay. Oilers have come to play in the second period. Shots are 12-5 in favor of Edmonton. So the Canucks have one shot. Oilers have 8. Shots are 8-1 in favor of Edmonton. All right, here come the Oilers. Puck is batted out at the blue line. All right. Face off. Won by Draisaitl. Noose. Cheesy shot. Potential save by Shelovs. Draisaitl can't come up with the puck. 3-on-3. Garland. Draisaitl against Hughes. Hughes. Roenick. Shot. Blocker save by Skinner. Behind the net. Dakota Joshua to Connor Garland. Garland finds Susie with the shot. Puck deflected out of play. All right, here come the Oilers. 4-on-3. McLeod. Carrick with the shot. Canucks dump it out. Nurse with the pinch. Gets it back into the Canucks zone. Here come the Oilers. Kulak. No, that's Fogle. Fogle gets in, shoots. It blocked and goes into the corner. Ryan on the forecheck. Ekholm to Bouchard. Bouchard finds McDavid. McDavid goes 1-on-4. Connor finds Ekholm. Ekholm, shot. Sably Shilos. Puck just rolls wide. Hyman. Here's Hyman. Goes around. Stops. Comes out front. Nuge. Over to Ekholm. Over to Bouchard. Bouchard to find McDavid. McDavid tries to go down low, but it's the puck picked off. Here we go. McDavid. Hyman, short slide shot. Puck is still in play. McDavid. Bouchard. Point. Fires. Scores! Evan Bouchard with the blast, and the Oilers lead it 3-1. Yep. Edmonton's come to play. Edmonton's come to play in this second period. And this is what happens when they play. When they play, they are nearly unstoppable with this team. A good defensive play by Bouchard. And then he just winds and fires it. And beats Shilov's clean. Good defensive play at one end. So here come the Oilers again. What do we got? Offside? I think we got offside. And the Edmonton Oilers, who had by Twitter's collective whatchamacallit, agreeing, didn't have the first period that they wanted, have come to play in the second. By my count, well, actually not by my count, because guess what? I can we can so I guess got a text from my aunt who lives in Vancouver. Shots are, we get like shots after period. Let's go to NHL.com because that will tell us. So the shots were about 4-5 after the first period, by my count. Here we go. Shots on goal. Yeah, 4-4. Shots are 10-2 for Edmonton. All right, let me respond to my aunt here because I missed the goal. I missed the goal calls. Frig. Damn it. I'll have to go back and watch. I completely forgot that the Oilers. Man, I missed both. Here we go. Kane, backhand, saved by Shilovs. Here we go. 4-on-2 for Vancouver. Garland. Draisaitl. Stretch pass. Finds Cody Ceci. Cody Ceci. Sends it down for behind the head for Kane. Kane back to Ceci. Ceci. Down low for Kane. Kane comes out. Puck rolls in on Shilovs. Is going to make the save. All right. Shots are now 11-2 in favor of the Oilers. So they have come out the second period and they have played. And puck rolls in on Shilovs, is going to have to cover. Here we go. Face off to the right of Artur Shilovs. McLeod against Miller, but Miller gets tossed out in favor of Dakota Joshua. So here you go. And McLeod wins Joshua wins the face-off. Canucks. Connor Garland. Or that's Susie. Finds Myers. Myers in deep, but he can't hold the puck in. Well, he kind of gets started, does. Puck shot wide. Nurse. Can't clear the zone. Shot. Puck deflects wide. Third line. Myers. Tries to pass. Good stick by McLeod. Deflects it. And here comes Warren Fogle. Fogel's going to dump it in behind the net. Shilov's going to stop it. Canucks can't get the puck in the other zone. Connor Garland still can't get it in. Now they do. And what do we have? A penalty on the Canucks. No, Connor Garland went after Bouchard. And Connor Garland is not happy. So Vancouver gets a roughing call. And Edmonton already on at the 3-1 lead. So what we got here? So he gets tangled up with Nurse. He doesn't like that. And then he goes after Fogle and just tosses him aside. So the Oilers, with their second power play of the game, with a roughing penalty. So the Oilers, with the second power play of the game, have an opportunity to take a 4-1 lead. McDavid tries to find Hyman backdoor. Great play. Nuge over to Bouchard. Nuge finds Draisaitl. Draisaitl down low. Tries the sharp angle shot. Nuge gets it back to Bouchard. Bouchard finds Draisaitl, who passes it. Tip pass to Hyman. Over to Nuge. Nuge. McDavid comes in. Canucks get the puck and has a potential 3-on-1. McDavid with the strip, though. Nice defensive play by McDavid to strip the puck. Here goes Nuge. Drops for Draisaitl. Draisaitl. And puck is tipped out of play as he tried to pass it. So a minute 22 left in the power play. Puck dumped out. Nuge. Drop for Bouchard. Bouchard. Over to Draisaitl. And we're going to have, oh my God, the Canucks just took another penalty. So the Oilers are going to have a 5-on-3 advantage for 55 seconds. Oh, if they don't score on this. If they don't score on this power play, on this 5-on-3. So the Oilers have a 5-on-3 power play for 55 seconds. So Draisaitl with the face-off. All right, here we go. So McDavid loses the face-off. Canucks with the clear. Good keep by Draisaitl. Draisaitl over to McDavid. Draisaitl. McDavid. Got to shoot here, guys. You got to shoot on this power play. Hyman tries to send it on the front. Shelovs is going to save it there. All right, Bouchard. McDavid. Draisaitl. Shot. Missed the net. 31 seconds left of the 2-minute advantage. Draisaitl. Waiting. Pass tries to find McDavid. Good stick. 24 seconds. Bouchard. McDavid tries to find back. Oh my God, guys. Stop the passing. Shoot the freaking thing. 7 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Bouchard. McDavid tries the shot. Draisaitl tries to go find McDavid. Connor Garland. Nuge goes back. McDavid comes around in front. McDavid. Draisaitl. Waiting. Tries to find McDavid back door. Puck tipped. And just out. I can't believe this. Draisaitl. They are not shooting. 33 seconds left. I said this. McDavid tries to find Bouchard. McDavid has the puck. Draisaitl shot. Saved by Shelovs. Puck is up in the air. Behind the net. McDavid comes out with it. Finds Bouchard. Bouchard winds, fires. Puck out of play. Nope. Puck's still alive. Nuge finds Bouchard. Draisaitl tries to go back to McDavid. 3 seconds left. And the Oilers, fucking serious? McDavid, Draisaitl. So the power play's over. So the Oilers fuck up a 5-on-3 power play. Nurse, shot, block. Oh, just dribble through. Canucks have to clear, and it's going to be icing on Vancouver. Well, shot saved by Skinner. Are you fucking serious?
Shot from distance, glove by Skinner. And now Vancouver will get fresh personnel out with exactly 3 minutes to go in the second period of a game where Edmonton has outshot Vancouver 18-7. The Oilers got two at even strength in this second period, but could not convert. A full minute of 5-on-3 power play time, and the Canucks continue to hang around in Game 6. Edmonton 3, Vancouver 1. This is Sport News NHL Hockey and the Stanley Cup play.
Well, if the Oilers lose this series tonight, that 5-on-3 is going to be the reason why. Absolutely pathetic. You know, a lot of people say it's the Canucks penalty kill. It's not. It's because the Oilers refuse to fucking shoot. He's put over like 4 goals in this series. I think he's got 4 goals in this series. It's been pretty good. All right. Oilers win the face-off and send it into the Canucks zone. No icing. McLeod on the forecheck against Zadorov, but Zadorov manages to get the puck over to a Canuck. So you guys know, shots are 14-3 for Edmonton in this period. Suter. And the Oilers take a penalty. Are you fucking serious? Yeah. That's... Derek Ryan looks like he's going off. For what? Well, massive kill for Vancouver, or for Edmonton. They killed off all 3 of Edmonton's power plays in this game. They have yet to score on their power play. If they score here, they have all the momentum now. But the Oilers get the first clear. Here come the Canucks. Minute 21 left. Puck shot. Pettersson tries to throw a reverse hit on Desharnais, and that's not something you can do. Oilers got the puck cleared out. All right, so shots are 14-4 now. So Vancouver does have a shot on this power play, so that is good for them. And that is going to be icing, or what do we got? So the Canucks had a 5-on-3 penalty kill. Now the Oilers have a 5-on-3 penalty kill. This is not good. And I'm calling it now, typical fashion. Canucks are going to score here. They're going to score on this one because, of course, they are, because Edmonton can't do it. And they're going to get another one to tie the game. Oilers just not making life easy for themselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the Canucks took a timeout to get their top unit guys rested. So here we go. So the Canucks have 56 seconds of 5-on-3 power play. Oilers had 55. Here we go. Well, Oilers get the first clear, so that's good. So 49 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Canucks get the puck. Hughes over to a guy. Tries to find Pettersson. Pettersson bobbled the puck. Miller over to Hughes. Hughes back to Miller. Down low for Lindholm. Lindholm goes back to Hughes. Hughes winds, fires. Saved by Stuart Skinner, and puck is deflected out of play. Jesus. Oh, there's 36 seconds left. Oh my God, there's 36 seconds left in the period. I didn't even realize it. Power plays right now. Vancouver has 4 and Edmonton has 3, I think. So Canucks have a slight edge in power play time. So the Oilers are going to kill off the first penalty here. I can actually check for you. Hold on, let me. Yeah, so the first power play is done. Nuge is going to get the clear. With 10 seconds left in the second period, Derek Ryan behind the net tries to send it out in front to Nuge, who is alone in the slot. Canucks there with support though. 2, 1, and the second period ends. The Oilers are up 3-1 after 2. Yeah, I know. So, yeah, Canucks have 4 power plays. Edmonton has 3. Neither team has been able to convert. So, and that's it for the second period. The Oilers hold a 3-1 lead. Probably their best period of the series. Absolutely dominated the Canucks. Shots were like 14-5 or something like that for Edmonton. So, massive period for Edmonton. But the biggest period of their season so far is coming up. And this team better figure out that third period is going to be massive. Let's see if they close it out. But I will be back for that. Second intermission on top. Oilers lead it 3-1 after 2. See you guys in a bit. Okay. We are back. The third period about to get underway. The biggest third period of this season. Canucks have 46 seconds of power play time remaining. The Oilers have a 3-1 lead, but as we've seen all series long, Oilers enter the third period with a lead, and they lose. Game 1, they had a 4-2 lead heading into the third period. They lost 5-4. Game 3, Game 4, they had a 2-0 lead. They had to win that one with 30 seconds left. They had to score with 38 seconds remaining to win that game 3-2. In fact, game 2, they were down 3-2, won that game. They were down 3-1, 4-2 in game 3, lost that game. Last game they were tied. We're leading 2-1. I think last game they were leading 2-1. Let's take a look. So the Oilers need to be better than what they were. Let's see, Game Center here. No, it was 2-2 after 2. So the Oilers still have 46 seconds of penalty time. To kill. Puck is immediately sent down into the Canucks zone. 2 shots on 3 power play opportunities. And already they kill it off, so that's good. So Edmonton kills off the penalty. So the Canucks have 2 shots and are 0 for 4. All good stick. Who was that? Nuge almost deflected it out. Hughes. Around to Lindholm. Lindholm down for Besser. Can't handle the puck. Ekholm's going to get it. Fire it out. Besser can't handle the puck. And Nuge is just going to do a soft dump in under the Canucks zone. 3, 2, 1. Well, okay, so the power play is over technically. It's 1. Now it's over. It's just they had a face off at center ice. Puck dumped in to the Oilers zone. Kulak forces a turnover. Hyman drops for Draisaitl. Draisaitl lead 3-on-2 for Edmonton. Draisaitl over to Connor. Connor can't handle the pass. Sends it over to Draisaitl. Leon. Draisaitl. Bouchard sends it down low for McDavid. McDavid hit by Myers. Oilers are out shooting the Canucks 2-1. Oilers clear the puck out into the Oilers bench. The faceoff is going to come into the Oilers zone. So Oilers need to keep pushing here. They cannot sit back on this lead. It's 3-1. Whenever it's a 2-goal lead, the saying goes, whoever scores the next goal is going to win the game. And the Canucks have outscored the Oilers 6-3 in the third in this series. So, which makes sense. They got 3 in game 1. So 3 in game 1. They got 2 in game 4. 1 in game 5. Puck in the slot. Oilers can handle it. 2-on-1. Draisaitl with Holloway. Holloway. Draisaitl. Draisaitl shot. Shilovs with the save. And he's going to hold on to it. Fuck. Yeah. Shilovs. It was never going to be across the line. You look at where it dropped in his lap area. So. Okay. Nurse. Shot. Missed the net. Ryan. Puck bounced over Ryan's stick in the slot. Nice, good keep. Canucks can't clear the zone. But now they're going to have a chance here. Puck dumped in the Canucks or the Oilers zone. And we have, I think it's off the stanchions. Shilovs has a .940 save percentage in the third period of this series. 3 goals against in the third period in 6 games. So let's see if he is able to maintain that. Pettersson wins a puck battle, sends it around the net. No one's home, so the Bucks are going to go all the way down to the Canucks zone. Hughes is going to pick it up. Carrick ran into Shilovs, no penalty on the play. Puck dumped back in. Hronik. Garland, shot, saved by Skinner. So here we go. Hyman. Oh, there's no, don't do the fucking wave. McDavid goes around, finds Nuge, scores! Yes! Nugent Hopkins with the tip in front from a McDavid pass. The Oilers have a 4-1 lead. And oh boy. Nerves are setting in though. The Oilers had a 4-1 lead in game 1 and they lost that game. So I am not saying anything until this series is over, but this is the best thing that could possibly happen for Edmonton. The Oilers are looking for more. Nuge passes off the Nurse. Nurse, shot, deflected. CC, over to Carrick. Carrick behind the net. Connor Brown avoids a check. Connor Brown over to Nurse. Nurse and CC. Why do we have Nurse and CC on the ice? Shot by CC, saved by Shilovs. Oh boy. Boy. Okay. Calm it down. We have seen this story before. We have seen 4-1 leads evaporate like nobody's business. Oh, here come the Canucks. Besser behind the net. Up to the D-men. Sends it in. Besser chasing it. Good cutoff. Who was that? Cece? I think it was Cece. Here we go. 3-on-2. Draisaitl. Kane. Back to Cece. Tries to find Holloway, but he can't do it. Kulak. Here we go. Fogle gets it up to Derek Ryan. Derek Ryan's going to get it out. Nurse doesn't like what he sees, so he turns back, sends it over to Desharnais. Desharnais doesn't like what he looks, turns back to Nurse. Nurse finds Nuge, who goes across to Hyman. Hyman can't handle the pass. It goes right to Flip Hronek. Hronek over to Teddy Bluger. Bluger's going to dump it into the Oilers zone. Skinner's going to stop behind the net. Passes it off to Nurse. Two Canucks ran into each other. Bouchard, McDavid, Nuge finds McDavid. Nope, intercepted by Hronek. Hyman sends it down, or can't send it down low. Intercepted by the Canucks. Puck goes into the corner. McDavid's going to be right there. McDavid sends it back, but the Canucks are intercepting puck. Nuge wins the battle, though. Nuge sends it down low for McDavid. McDavid, a 3-point night for Connor McDavid after a game where he was absolutely shut down. He had no time or space, and he has responded well. I said it in the first period. McDavid was invisible. I didn't say it. I said it on Twitter. McDavid was invisible. And he has responded with a 3-point night. No goals, but the assists continue for Connor. Shot from the point, blocked in front. Here we go. Potential breakaway. Leon Draisaitl gets hooked from behind. That should be a penalty. How do you not get a penalty or a penalty shot? Here we go. So Draisaitl. That's a trip! All right. Well, Oilers continue to apply pressure here. Kulak. All right, puck dumped into the Canucks zone. Miller over to Hughes. And the Canucks go offside or something. It wasn't a hook. It was he swept out Draisaitl's legs. He poked. They only showed one replay, and the replay they showed, Miller, whoever that was, I think it was Zadorov, went like this with the stick trying to hit the puck, but instead he hits Draisaitl's skates, which is either a tripping call if you're going to call a penalty or is a penalty shot. But I hate to be that guy, but it's a little concerning when the Oilers have one of the best power plays in NHL history and the refs refuse to put them on it because they might score. Hyman over to Nuge. Miller sends it back to Hronek. Here goes Connor. Connor McLeod. Here come the Oilers. Draisaitl over to Holloway. Holloway shot saved by Sheloves. Giuseppe shot. Couldn't get a. Canuck was driving the net. Couldn't get a stick on it. Hughes. Shot saved by Skinner. Why are they playing La Bamba now? Oh boy. I'd have to watch. All right. Shot from Quinn Hughes, blocked in front. Hughes walking the line. Pass it to Lindholm. Lindholm with the shot. Missed the net. Pettersson. Shot. Shot off the post, I think. Shot. Blocked in front. Hughes. Hronik. Swing and a miss from Pettersson. Canucks applying pressure here. Oilers need to get this puck out. Shot. Missed the net. Puck deflected. Shot by Hughes. Puck in front. Save. Blocked in front. Oilers get the puck out. And they're going to drop it into the Canucks zone. Bouchard tries to force it in front of the net. Puck deflected behind the net. Joshua, but he can't get it past Ryan McLeod. McLeod sent it. Fogle on the forecheck. Zordov or over to Ian Cole. Ian Cole is going to dump that puck into the Oilers zone. That's going to be icing against the Canucks, though. Oh, they're singing Living on a Prayer. Yeah, there we go. Kate scores! Off the draw. Okay, that's got to be the coolest thing I have ever seen in a playoff game. The Oilers are playing "Living on a Prayer" from Bon Jovi. They get to the part where it's the chorus. The fans are singing, "Oh, we're halfway there." Draisaitl wins a faceoff right back to Kane, and he just snipes it on She Loves 5-1. That is the best I have ever seen. I remember Game 7, 2022 against the Kings. Skinner with a bobble behind the net, sends it out in front, shot. Um, I'm gonna type this out on Twitter, but I'm gonna do something here. So in 2022 against the Kings, the Oilers were leading 2-0 with a couple minutes left. They were playing "Living on a Prayer," and Edmonton, the fans started singing. I'll clip it. Actually, you know what? I do have it saved. I will put a link in the description so you guys can watch that. But it is the best thing you'll see. Here we go. I'm gonna type it in here. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna put it in the comments section if you guys want to take a look here. So this was against the Kings in a Game 7 with a 2-0 lead with a few minutes left. But for me, this was that goal by Kane topped it. Shot by Hronek missed the net. That topped it. That has got to be the best thing I've seen in a playoff game. Is yeah, that's just oh boy. I'm excited. I'm excited. Game 7. We're going to Game 7. 4:18 left, and we're going to Game 7. Oh my god, I cannot believe this. That has got to be. I gotta listen to that again. That's the best thing. I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that again. That's the best thing I have ever seen in my life. That is awesome. It's just the best thing. They're singing "Living on a Prayer," and they don't even get to half. They don't even through it. Oh, what a miss shot! McLeod was backdoor and he missed. And Carrick wins a battle. 3:14 left. I don't think the Canucks are going to be able to score 4 goals. 5 goals in 3 minutes. That would have to be some epic collapse. The Oilers would have to pull Skinner for the final 3 minutes for the Canucks to score 6 goals. .252 remaining. A game that Edmonton needed to win, and here they go. They come out. They had I would say they had a tentative, sloppy first period. Shot by King, saved by She Loves. Holloway with the shot, missed the net. And at this point, Edmonton's just resting McDavid and Draisaitl. They have Holloway out there with Kane and McLeod. They are not playing McDavid or Draisaitl. Why would you? Game's over. 2 minutes left, 5-1 lead. It's over. Vancouver can't score 6 goals in 2 minutes. They'd have to score 3 goals in a minute. And we have some rust off. Kane and Zadorov going at it. Yeah, Orange, you are 100% right. That is exactly correct. If they don't play like this next game, there is no excuse. No excuse. And you know what? It's the same situation. It's the same situation. Now, do I think they'll do it? I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Game 7, it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. You're not going to get a lot of power plays. Not a lot's going to happen. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. But I will say this. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that would have been great. It would have been very nice. And they have another steak on the ice? Who smuggled in? Who smuggled in steak? Who smuggled in not one, but 2 Alberta T-bone steaks into this game? Oh my god. Next home game, if there is a home game playoff game, they're gonna have to bring out like German Shepherd guard dogs to sniff out people. Oh my god, that's nuts. That is hilarious. That is the best thing I've ever heard. Lost in Kaner's goal. Draisaitl is now up to 100 career playoff points. And only Wayne Gretzky and Mario Lemieux did it faster than he did. But that's insane. Who smuggled not one, but I you know what? I would love to meet the fan who smuggled in. I'm assuming it was the same guy. Because no way in hell 2 random fans are smuggling Alberta beef into a game like this. But I want to know the fan who smuggled 2 steaks and said, chuck it on the ice. I'm listening. You know what? The Rangers or the Florida Panthers have rats. The Nashville Predators have the catfish. The Detroit Red Wings have the octopus. The Edmonton Oilers have T-bone steak. Last minute of play. That is hilarious. Yeah, I know. I'm still dying, like, because I'm listening to someone else do a live stream, and all I hear from his end is like the meat, and I'm just dying with laughter because it's hilarious. That is amazing. Yeah. So with 20 seconds left, I've gotten the texts, I've gotten the notification, I've got the tweets. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game 7. Bounce back game from Stuart Skinner. The entire team showed up. McDavid and Draisaitl showed up. And on Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time, the Oilers and Canucks will be playing in a Game 7 series. Yeah.
Goals in the second period. We talked about how Miller had not been scored upon head-to-head against McDavid in 5-on-5 play in the first 5 games of this series. Tonight, there were 2 goals in the second period. Both came with McDavid and Miller on.
So, yeah, you know what? All the pressure's on Vancouver right now. You know what? No, pressure's on both teams. Pressure's on both teams. Pressure is on the Canucks to close out the series that they had a 3-2 lead in. And the pressure's on Edmonton because this is a cup or bust year. Hey, you know what, Sartha? Go have it anyway. It's a celebratory poutine. Go have it. Go have it. Don't sit there and be like, I should have done this. No, go do it. You want poutine? Go have poutine. Don't be silly. Go have your poutine. You've earned it. You've earned it. So I will be back 9 p.m. Saturday or Monday night for Game 7. It'll be my first Game 7 on a stream. It'll be my first Game 7. I should have done 2022 against LA. That would have been great. But so that is it. Yeah, that's true. They do have home ice advantage. But I mean, the Oilers took one in Vancouver. Both teams have taken a game at home. The home team is 3-3. Oilers have 2 wins at home, but so does Vancouver, right? But are you referring to hockey? Who, like, how do they decide who gets the? Are you referring to hockey? Orange, are you referring to hockey? Okay, so the way the playoffs work in hockey is it's a 7-game series. And the reason it's 7 games, or it used to be 5, but the reason it's 7 is because you need to have a majority winner. You can't have 8 games because then after, let's say a series goes 8 games, you have 4 wins each. Who do you determine who wins? You need to win the majority. So you win 7 games. The way that it works is that the higher seed has 4 home games and 3 road games, assuming it goes 7. So the reason we call it a home ice advantage because the higher seed has home ice advantage. So in this particular case, because Vancouver finished higher than Edmonton in the standings, they have 4 home games, while Edmonton only has 3. Now, in theory, home ice advantage, we call it home ice advantage because you would think that the teams playing at home in the playoffs have an advantage. They have last change. They have the home fans going for them and stuff like that. They know their own arena. So we refer to home ice advantage in that sense. That doesn't always work out in the case of that way, but that's why the Canucks have one extra game on home ice. It's because they finished higher up in the playoffs, right? So that's how they determine how the scheduling goes. Now the scheduling is really up to the league, but in terms of home games and away games, the home team plays at minimum 2. The top seed, it plays home a minimum of 2 games. The lower seed plays a minimum of 2 games. Assuming there's no sweep, you then go 1, 1, and 1. So 1 home game for the higher seed, 1 game for the lower seed, and then 1 game for the higher seed. It's just a way to kind of, you want to give some sort of reward to finishing higher up in the standings than the lower seed, right? So this is why if you win the President's Trophy, you always have home ice advantage in every single playoff round you're playing, because every other team you're going to play, it was lower than you in the standings. So, but yeah, that's why it is there. So, now that being said, regardless of who wins, on Monday, the Western Conference Final will begin Thursday in Dallas. So, yeah. So, with that said, I am done for the night. It is 11 o'clock here, so I got a few hours of GTA to play. I will see you guys Monday night. Edmonton, Vancouver, Game 7. Buckle up. I'll see you guys on Monday.